What up? So look, listen, I'm gonna say what did I miss in this whole week? What did I miss? Right? So I made a lot of mistakes this week, and I also learned a lot this week. So to be honest, I would say this is a winning week, but also a losing week because I blew an account and my simulated fund is like untradeable. I mean, like I cannot even take a trade because it's in that position, like, but I'm gonna keep that for a while. I'm gonna try and pass it, try and make it back up, and I can still do it, and I believe in myself that I can do it. It's all a matter of speed, 3 trades, 4 trades, to be honest. But I can do it. I've done it before, but it's just my mind, and I have to set my psychology right, and and that's all I need to do. And the second thing is that this week is pretty much a roller coaster, to be honest. Like I'm about to go through and see what all I missed and what did I actually did and what did I actually should have done, right? This screen sharing shit is like just irritating me. Like, shit. So yeah. So what did I think? What should I thought? What I should have thought? So actually, the price came back down and just so like it's factual that the price filled up the market gap, right? The market gap has been filled. I should be like looking at buying, but selling. But why should I be looking at selling? Because of this price moved up in London session. That kills one, and this is still London session, but that's a higher London session now. That's bad. Ended up ended up okay falling into the trap. I actually, okay, this was it. This was the thing. This was the reason why I was buying. Sweep. This is a clean sweep. All I wanted to see is the price to go up. Um, So what should I do now? What should I do now? Right? Actually traded a lot aggressive up here. Get my stop loss first. Stop loss. Should it go up because of this liquidity sweep? And also, this is an inverse, but what else do I need to see? And there comes, um, this was my target. This should have been the target. This should have happened. And one more thing after Monday I learned was so price inverse is a fair value gap, right? And it inverses the fair value gap up here. And what should see after that? This is the inverse candle, right? And I should see a bullish candle after the inverse. The inverse, another candle should be forming, and that should be a bullish candle, not a bearish candle. And it should also create a fair value gap. That's how a fair value gap creates, right? So if it happens, you can enter on the third candle, keep your stop loss up here. It should give you a good risk to reward ratio. But look, what did I do after that? Once I got stopped out, and every experienced trader, what they do, they reduce the risk or just walk away because the market condition is not good. Every person who has brain should do that. But what did I do? Once again, go on along again after this. I went on along, really targeting the Asian high. Probably I wouldn't have targeted that. So what should I have done once out of this? The first candle, that's that's doing this. So price did this instead, sweeping this high, holding this fair value gap up here somewhere around like that. Probably 2 minutes, not even 3 minutes, not 3 minutes. So 1 minute. So this was the fair value gap up here. And I don't know why the price reversed after this, but still, this is a valid setup. What should I have done? I should have at least break even that trade, or else what? Should have closed the trade. I was just holding it. Once the price inverses this fair value gap and creates a bullish candle like this, what should I have done? Should have at least inversed it, or like should have tried a different thing. But I was just, I thought I was like, I don't know, I don't even know what I was doing. But see, I even sell after that, like sell, stopped out again. I was like gambling on that day, to be honest. I mean, the market wasn't moving the way it should be on Monday, but it's okay. Monday was okay, but Tuesday I did more and more bad stuffs, to be honest. I should be bullish, right? Should be. What's that? Probably a 15 minutes fair value gap. And that's what I was doing. Market open, right? Like it started rejecting off that fair value gap and also we seen instead of delivery. So yeah, I had no confidence on that day, but I was trading. And also I traded on New York's, Asian session and stuff. But look, it was not a good day to trade. I was full pouring on this trade. Full pouring on this trade. Literally full pour. I was like down 600, $700, but this trade should go to London high. Ended up reversing on me. Stock me out and mark on discount. And if I was in front of the screen, I would have closed the trade up here or somewhere, or else I would have even trailed the stop loss. But I didn't do it because I was not even on the screen and I shouldn't have taken this trade. And I shouldn't have done anything like that. Once the price sweeps Asian low, it wanted to go up. So that's a clear indication that price gonna go up. So literally look, so you can see the confluence, right? Inverses and the next kind of look at that. If I were to wait up till here, I'm gonna lose pips. But you have to be so sure it has to be not every inverse that's gonna go up. Every inverse is not gonna go up. Every inverse is gonna fuck you up. So it has to be a low sweep of liquidity, or else should have to be a higher time to value gap, or it should be something like that. It should be on the key areas or area of interest that you gonna have to like go on and trade. So if you're gonna take every inverse and every inverse is gonna fuck you up, like it did. So I basically like blew that account. I was like looking at myself and asking questions what I'm gonna do and this is even gonna work out. And I almost had this feeling of giving up. Well, I mean, like that's a thought, but not I didn't actually think about it. I was super low and somewhat I caught back up. So that was me back testing it. Price never took actually. I mean, the price never sweeps London high on that day, but after the next day, it actually did. It's just Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday, July 9th. I was literally looking at the charts and telling it to myself, missed out this move, missed out this move, and I don't know, but I was so sure the price is gonna reverse somewhere, and this was all time high, right? So all time high was pretty good to me. In fact, MNQ, bro. So I took it up there, and NQ that day, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I didn't even look at what I was trading on Wednesday, bro. Wow, dude. Wow. Supposed to be, bro. Wow. But anyways, they both move on the same way, but I was looking. I was so I don't even know how, dude. Anyways, it is what it is. And now I learned another lesson, right? Anyways, that's a whole thing about journaling and backtesting. It's okay. I actually took a trade on yes on Wednesday. I didn't even realize until now. I thought I was taking, I took a trade on NQ, but still okay. So I was looking at it, right? Like, okay, I got an inverse somewhere around here. And I don't know why I was like breaking even trade. Yep. I was actually looking at the price and the price actually is like one, give me 1:1. So okay, I was actually looking at ES on Wednesday. So which was like really surprising, and now I realize that how much focus that I have on something that's very important to me, and I love that thing, and how focused I am, and how I actually did. So, anyways, it's okay, it's okay. But so I saw an inverse somewhere around here. I don't know why this shit is not working. Should be working, but it's not working. Okay, so click on that. This thing is gonna happen, right? So basically, this happened, and they created another fair value gap. So I actually, after 1:1, breaking the trade, the 12 contracts trade came back up and hit my break even, and it happened. Anyways, so came back down, create this was a change in sales availability, and after that, a breakup structure, which created a fair value gap. So my break even was up here, and I closed the trade at break even up here. Very next candle started rejecting all this fair value gap, so I entered another position right up here, and that position ended up playing its way, and and I was like, I was like, I literally felt greedy, and I should be trading this. I should be like getting all this move and stuff. This was my, where was it? Wait, this was my actual take profit, but I thought I should not be greedy, and was like, once the price started falling and I was doing this 1:2, I kept my stop loss at 1:2. So it went to 1:4, and I kept my stop loss at 1:3. So I went up, down, I don't know, 1:6, kept my stop exactly at 1:5. And I was like, okay, if it comes and hits my stop loss, that is it. I'm done for the day, anyways. So came back up, hit my stop loss, 1:5 for the day, and it was pretty good. And I also had my risk management playing out, and I had a clear, proper, well structured um plan for the day. But yeah, still came back up, almost took down, like almost took my, I mean, almost came closer to my take profit, but ended up reversing. I guess came, yeah, took my take profit. Should have holded that trade, but still, I thought I should not be greedy and stuff. So that's one reason why I actually didn't trade after that. So let's go to Thursday, right? Thursday was also a pretty good day. And this time I was at NQ, and I'm so sure about that. I think I was trading on ES Tuesday too. Yeah, probably I would have been trading on ES and NQ. Yeah, I was trading on ES until Wednesday. That's a new big meaning. That's a new discovery. That's a higher time frame fair value gap. That's daily high. So daily high. And I was not waiting for the price to go up and sweep daily high. This was my liquidity and this was a high time frame fair value gap. And all I need was those two things. And here's what happened. Came back up, sweeps liquidity, and I wanted the price to sweep the high again. So waited on that position. There you go, market opens. And what the fuck? Stop when I say stop. I need to build more patience, to be honest. I need to build. I'm reacting off stuffs that that I should not be reacting off. And that's one thing that I need to do. So I was waiting. This happened again. I mean, like, there's no possible way that the price is going to go up after this. So there's no low has been swept. This should be a key moment if it's going to go up. But there's a high time frame fair value gap, and also it versus 1 minute time frame value gap, and creates two fair value gaps, bearish fair value gaps. So which means the price is about to fall down there. So my bias was to be selling. So why I closed this trade on break even? Can you see that? Went up really good. It was like doing all the stuff. And I was like, wow, the price is gonna reverse and okay, let me just take a trade if the price comes to this fair value gap or I won't be trading. And that's what I was thinking at that particular moment. So the moment the price goes down, I actually, yeah, this was it. Price started, like started to show some rejection of that. So I actually break even the trade. So thinking that price is gonna go down after that. So if even if it comes and hits my break even, I can take another trade or I can generate another trade or like I can wait for it to set up the form, right? So ended up closing me out and breaking even. I was having five contracts on that trade. That three contracts scale down, right? What I should be doing. So I had three contracts. So as soon as I saw this fair value gap up here, entered another position down there, and price went into this fair value gap, started rejecting. And I was like so happy. To be honest, to be honest, this was my take profit. No, not that. Somewhere way down. That's all I remember. But I was telling myself, okay, this is it. I should be closing the trade at 1:2, and I closed the trade 1:2 without even thinking. One price did exactly what I was thinking. And if I was a little bit greedy, I wouldn't have closed that trade 1:2 that day. I would have let it run and I would have closed the trade at break even. Or it's much more worse. My psychology would have got messed up and I would have over traded. A lot of things might have gone wrong, to be honest. There it is, break even, right? So I ended up closing the day on a good and Friday comes. I was so excited to trade on Friday, and this is what happened. Huge fall says it says what should not be trading, but still did trade, still did took a trade. So all the move has been finished by Asian session. And what I should be doing, I literally said with my brother on a call that once the price has a huge move, do not even consider that it's going to go the same way. You have to see what happened after that. So imagine, like, I mean, like, forget this Asian range, right? Like, forget this whole thing, right? So what happened after this? This thing happened, right? That happened. So what we should be seeing on a lower time frame is, did we have a market structure shift, which we had, which we did, right? Right. Also, what made me think this way? It's just purely because of the market open, right? I was right. I was right on the first trade, to be honest. So like, okay, I came around like 8:30 to the market. And I was looking at the price, and the price was like really good, doing what I was expecting it to do 5 minutes, or I don't know what. It's 15 minutes fair value gap, I guess. Yeah, 15 minutes fair value gap. So one thing, one confluence, right? One confluence. So the second thing is that 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I still remember that trade. So yeah, look, that's an inverse. A huge bullish fair value gap has also been created. Let me just show that to you. See, a fair value gap, and that's what I told. That's what I told a little bit back before. So once the price inverses a fair value gap, the next candle should also close. I mean, should be a bullish candle, and if it's not, just close the trade. So price, I marked out this 5 minutes fair value gap, and the price came down, tapped this fair value gap, and started moving towards my direction. Right? I was like, okay, this thing here. I had how much? Three contracts on that trade. Three contracts. Ended up closing one contract. This I had one contract has been closed. I don't know, miraculously it happened, and I didn't do anything. Later I found out that I modified the trade. I modified the trade. I had partials up here, so I modified the final take profit to be one contract. So which considered as one contract to be as a stop loss. So once the price came back down here and it started me up, and I messed up. So two contracts closed in break even. So I lost almost like 20, $30. $20, $30. Close to, I mean, I completely closed that trade at break even. So I lost almost like $20, $30. So once the market opens like huge maniac and shit. So creates a fair value gap, inverses a fair value gap. What else do you need? You don't need nothing else after that. Literally took a trade off here. I was so confident the price is gonna go down here. I had two contracts off, and I was almost around like up 0.5% on this trade. Literally, I was up 0.5% until here. I could have at least break even that trade. But I mean, like, also I did a good thing. I had my stop loss up here, and I once price started moving towards my direction, and I did this, which was a good thing. So after that, I didn't take it. I didn't trade after that. I lost $127 in the day, which was a good thing. And I should have traded, even if I would have traded, that would have been break of rule. And if I break my rule, I should not be trading out the next day. I should not be, I'm not supposed to trade the next day. So I ended up not taking any trades out of that, but the price was doing exactly what I was expecting it to do. So came back up. There was a high, I guess. There was a high. There was a high. I don't know, but I didn't actually look at the charts after that. I was like, so I should be disciplined. So I closed it. Oh, that's what happened the whole week. And these are the things that I missed. So one more good thing that I should know this. I literally told to my little brother about this, but I didn't even follow that. So which caused me to lose that day. Anyways, I got the move, but still I'm not satisfied, or like I don't know way to take profits and stuff. But still it's okay. I trade. I mean, I managed to trade really good, and after that, had my risk management. That was really a good thing. I had a risk management, had a trading plan. So two trades, 0.5% risk. That's it. I didn't lose a lot. I didn't lose 0.5%. That's a maximum. And you can lose before that, I mean below that. So maximum is 0.2, 0.5%. Minimum is however you want. So, but the maximum trades that you're gonna take is two trades. So if you're gonna break that rule, and you're not supposed to trade the next day. So, so yeah, that's it, I guess. And please be disciplined. Please be patient. You're gonna have to remember this day. So you lost all your patience. You were rage. You were showing anger, and that's gonna lead you to the worst places that you can ever go to. So don't get angry on stuff that you're not. I mean, like that's nothing to you. Like that's not gonna harm you or stuff, harm you or anything. Even if it's gonna harm you, do not show anger. Anger is very bad thing. So please be patient, be happy, trust yourself, trust God, and everything comes fall on your laps. Work hard, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, please, if you're watching this, let me know what I'm doing wrong, and also give it a like. Adios.